relaxing for a change. Right, so we're trying to decide where to go for an adventure on half term. And last year for your birthday, what did we do? We went and explored the Maid of the Loch, which is an old steamship. And this year we were going to go back and do the Maid of the Loch, but our friend of mine that works on it was a volunteer. He said it was nothing really changed, so there wasn't much point. It wouldn't be much to see compared to last year. Lots of the work was unseen. So that left us without a thing to do. So, but we'll try and continue with the theme of boats. So, what movie did you watch the other night?
Titanic.
Where was Titanic made? Ireland. Belfast. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go to the airport, we're going to fly to Belfast, and we're going to go to the Titanic Experience in Belfast tomorrow for the entire day and explore all of the recreations of the Titanic and see where it was launched and made from. And that would be cool. Does that sound like a cool half-term? Does that sound like a cool half-term adventure? Cool. So Jason seems really excited. Anyway, it's about 11:30 now and our flight is at 2:15, so we've got to just throw some things in the case, jump in the car, drive to Glasgow Airport, and that'll be exciting in itself. And then we'll be up and away. It's a 45-minute flight to Belfast, so it'll take no time at all, probably.
Probably.
No, it's true, because I flew to Dublin once and you just fly up and then they're like, boom, seatbelt sign goes off, and then it's like, boom, see, and then just land again. It's like, oh, thanks a lot. Okay, let's do that. You can come as well.
Yes.
Right, so we're now in Glasgow Airport and we breezed through security, no problem at all. Jason got searched, but they didn't find anything. That was good. And we've had a quick Burger King to top us up for lunch. And now we're all set for our flight, but the gate hasn't been called yet, so we're just kind of milling about until we go. Are you now finally excited about going to Titanic Experience?
Yes.
I'm glad. So we should point out that Jason was meant to go on this trip with our Aunty Mary years ago, but then it didn't happen because of the pandemic. So it's essentially a present from Aunty Mary for Jason's birthday that is allowing us to go on this trip. So we're very thankful that Aunty Mary's funded. I'm quite excited to go because it feels like I got a birthday present as well. I'm delighted. It's not even my birthday and I'm getting to go to see this sort of quite a historic ship. Everyone's heard of Titanic. It might not have been entirely successful at crossing the Atlantic, but it is quite a historic ship. So I'm quite excited to go and see what there's to see and to explore a bit of Belfast as well. Never been there before. randomly exploring now and thought we'd get in the subway. Everything's pretty much closed, but it is a Tuesday night, so it's not like you really get to see or do much on a Tuesday night anyway. But we've got a lay of the land. We can walk most places from the hotel in about 15-20 minutes, I guess. So that gives us something to do on Thursday when we go exploring. The W5 place that we hoped would be interesting and full of places to eat is actually mostly not. Everything's shut down for refurbishment or, I don't know, awaiting businesses that were meant to open in the spring 2022 that clearly aren't there yet. Kind of a shame. Hope there'd be more to do right next to the hotel, which is why I booked that particular hotel. Never mind. Tomorrow's all about the Titanic exhibition, so can't wait to see that. Right, how do we start this? I know. Good morning, it's our second day in Belfast. We got to the hotel, no problem last night, checked in, came here, recorded an intro, which then got screwed up. So we're back, doing it again. We're just going to get some breakfast from the little cafe over there, the Dock Cafe. It's not open yet. We're going to grab some breakfast there. Then we're going to go to Titanic Centre, which you can see in the background, and get a package that gives us a tour of the SS Nomadic, which is right behind us. Apparently the very last surviving White Star Line ship type thing, which looks kind of cool. Are you excited about what to do today?
Yes.
Good. Jason's always brimming with excitement, you can always tell. Right, so we've signed up for the White Star Premium Pass, which gives us a museum access, discovery tour, which are around the Docklands, and also a tour of the SS Nomadic, which we're going to go do right now before we do the discovery tour. Apparently it takes the shortest amount of time, which I don't understand because it looks like quite a big boat.
Oh yeah, just a couple grins. Sharks, look it up. Ah, okay, I should have done that before. Because you can just do that now.
The Nomadic is pretty cool. I think I've been kind of spoilt in my life by being on the Waverley so often. Back when I was able to sail from Ellsworth, you go in an old steamship from the middle of the century, and it all seems like still a tangible thing. But it's interesting just to see the sort of the different historical elements of this, and the division between the first and second class passengers, and the oilers, the guys that ran around under the decks that weren't allowed to interact with the passengers and kept the ship going. It's pretty cool. I'm glad we put it early because it's totally empty. So we've got the place to ourselves. Right, we're just off in Nomadic. That was a really cool, just sort of self-guided tour. It was alright, it was worthwhile, glad we did it. Now we're heading off back to Titanic Museum Centre place to do the discovery tour, which is around the Docklands and the places where the shipbuilding took place. The Nomadic was pretty cool. Lots of nice vintage stuff to see in there. What was your favourite bit?
Probably the game.
yeah. There was a game that Jason played. I'm not surprised the game was his favourite bit for you. Right, we've just finished our tour of the Titanic Experience, and it was really cool, long but really good, really detailed. Everything you could wish to know about Titanic and about the building of the ship, about building of Olympic, and the shipbuilding industry, Harland and Wolff, the shipbuilders. It was really detailed and lots of cool stuff to see, lots of really intricate sort of storytelling in different areas, different galleries. It was awesome, really glad we came. It's really been probably like the most engaging history lesson and the longest history lesson I've ever had. What do you think? You enjoyed it, yeah? What was your favourite bit?
I liked the ride.
Oh, the ride bit was cool, yeah. You kind of went in this little car that it was went up and down, and it was like as if you were going up and down through the kind of different parts of the shipbuilding process. You know, the guys riveting, and there's a bit where you could actually, there was a furnace and you could feel the heat, which was really cool. They had electric heaters, so you could get an impression of what it was like. And the way that the building's situated, right, you know, amongst the history of it all is pretty cool. It kind of adds to the sort of the sense of sort of looking back, peering through the window at time. Right behind us is the slipway where Titanic was launched. We're going to go and explore that as well, and a few other bits around the building that we haven't got to yet. Good morning, we're back again on our last day in Belfast, and we're on the top deck of the Nomadic. We didn't get to do it yesterday because it was raining, and we just thought we'd chance our arm and go back and ask a crew member if we could get on. And as with everyone in Belfast, they are only too eager to please, and they just said, you know, on you go, enjoy. So here we are, and it's brilliant. I'm glad we've got to come back and do it in nice sunny weather. It was worth the wee jaunt back. We're just going to go back to the Titanic Centre and buy some extra souvenirs and just check out anything we might have missed from yesterday on our last day. It's been a brilliant trip, hasn't it? It's been good fun. I'm glad we got a chance to do it. It's been a really worthwhile experience, and the sort of friendliness of everyone in Belfast has really sort of warmed my heart. It's been great to be here. Right, we had a wee tour around the Titanic Hotel, which was nice, but we couldn't find the grand staircase, and it felt a little bit like we were intruding. We're not actually guests at the Titanic Hotel. But we had a nice look at all of the artefacts and stuff. And now we're taking a walk along, what is this called? Victoria Dock, I think, to the SS Caroline. Right, our wander down to HMS Caroline didn't really amount to much. It was a nice big ship, but it wasn't clear where to get on it or how to do the tour or anything like that, and we thought, you know what, we've done plenty of this kind of thing, so we skipped it, but it was a nice walk all the way down there to the Alexandra dock. So we'll come back, and we've done one last whip around the Titanic store. Jason got some souvenirs, and I think we're just about done. We're going to wander off into the W5 area and get some lunch, maybe go bowling or something like that, but that probably completes our visit to the Titanic Experience, and it's been magic. I really enjoyed it. What would you say your favourite bit was?
I think it was probably just exploring all of the galleries and stuff.
Yeah, that was cool. The whole Titanic Experience itself, and all of the staff, they're all like just so good at making you feel welcome, and just they're clearly very proud of it. You know, there's a lot of pride in the historic shipbuilding industry here, and you can tell, you know, it just resonates off everyone that talks to you. They're just keen to tell you stuff. You know, there's a guy by the Nomadic earlier on we asked a couple of questions of, and he stood and talked to us for, you know, almost 10 minutes, telling us some more stuff that we didn't know about, and he encouraged us to go into the Titanic Hotel behind us just for a look around. Yeah, it's just the staff make it. You know, the building itself is incredible and it's a cool experience, but the staff have definitely made the visit. They're all cracking at what they do. So we hope you enjoyed coming along with us on our trip, and until next time, take care. Here's the building. What building? I can't even tell. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, that's the building.
Does it say recording? It does say recording.
Nice. Right.
Good morning. We're back again on the top deck of the.
No matter.
Start again. I screwed that up. I don't know where I was.